Elon Musk, the top executive of Tesla and the richest person in the world, has offered a 19-year-old American $5,000 to shut down his Twitter account that tracks the movements of the billionaire's private jet. The tech site Protocol reports that Musk sent a personal message this week to the owner of the ElonJet account, 19-year-old Jack Sweeney. In it, the entrepreneur asked him to delete the account, saying the information would pose a risk to his security. The teenager in question, Jack Sweeney, lets it be known that he turned down this offer. The amount of money cannot replace the fun he has with the Twitter account, he says. But how is it that a 19-year-old teenager can follow Elon Musk's private jet through a Twitter account? But before we go any further with that, we want to welcome you to the world of Tesla. If you're interested in topics like Tesla, SpaceX, or Elon Musk, you're at the right place. So don't forget to land your finger on the bell icon so you will be notified each time we have some new content. Elon Musk wants the Twitter account that tracks his private jet offline, but the teenager doesn't give up easily and doesn't accept the $5,000 offer. 19-year-old Jack Sweeney received a direct message from Musk in late November, asking him to take the Twitter account in question offline. It was said to be a security risk to Musk. In exchange for taking the account offline, Musk offered him $5,000. In the conversation, Sweeney and Musk discuss how Twitter bots are able to track the Tesla chief's plane. The teen also gave the billionaire tips on how to make his private jet less visible to techies like himself. What do you say to $5,000 for the account and to help make it harder for crazy people to follow me? Musk asks Sweeney in a private message. The teen replies, "Sounds doable for the account and my help. Any possibility you'd like to raise the bid to $50,000? At ElonJet is one of Sweeney's 15 accounts on which the private flights of well-known businessmen can be followed. To do this, he boxes together small computer programs based on flight data that is public. Every time one of the planes he follows takes off or lands, it is automatically tweeted. Sweeney also tracks Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos in this way, but Elon Musk's account is by far the most popular. Even before the Sweeney fuss was reported in the press, 83,000 Twitter followers were already following Musk's comings and goings in the air, and in the meantime, the number has almost tripled to 265,000. Elon Musk fears that one of the tens of thousands of followers could use the information for malicious purposes. For example, he informed Sweeney that he fears that crazy people could follow him. Musk asked Sweeney how much he earned from the account, to which the latter replied that it earns him about $20 a month. When Musk offered him $5,000 to delete the account, Sweeney still did not accept. Sweeney responded with a counteroffer of $50,000. That money would help him with his studies, and he said he wanted to buy a Tesla Model 3. "I will think about it," Musk responded. Meanwhile, it seems Sweeney is being ghosted by the business tycoon. At ElonJet is happily tweeting on for now. In the messages Insider has seen, Musk says he wants to think about the counteroffer. He later renounces anyway. "It doesn't feel right to have to pay to close the account." The Tesla CEO did not respond to a request for comment.
After that, he offered me the $5,000 after I gave him some of that advice if I would take the account down and help him to make it harder for people to track him. And I asked for $50,000. And then last Wednesday, he said, it doesn't feel right to pay to take this down.
Sweeney says Musk's used some of his technical advice to make his plane harder to track. "I'll just have to work around that," the teen says. He decided to seek publicity after the billionaire's interest disappeared to pay him for closing the account and seeking his advice. Sweeney began tracking Elon Musk's plane in June of 2020. The Twitter account searches public air traffic information and reports the private jet's movements online. The team began working on the technology behind this system as a hobby project during the corona pandemic. For Sweeney, as a big fan of the Tesla CEO, following Musk's private jet is natural. "I knew he had a plane and that the location could be a clue to what Musk is working on." Sweeney's father works in the aviation industry, so he became interested in planes from a young age. "I have all the apps that track planes and stuff," Sweeney chuckles, "and they're cool." Sweeney revealed to Protocol that maintaining the accounts has already paid off for him. For example, he's gained experience in programming and got a part-time job at ElonJet. In addition, the Musk fanatic has had the opportunity to talk to one of his idols, however briefly. Now that Sweeney is in college, he also works part-time at a company called ElonJet. Here, he's building a platform that tracks charter planes so that the company can help customers get cheap seats. Sweeney adds that his work around tracking Musk could also be found on his GitHub page as part of his portfolio for future employers. But how exactly does it work? How can a bot track Elon Musk's private plane? Each time an aircraft takes off and/or lands, a tweet appears on the account saying that the aircraft has been spotted in a particular city or region. This is completely automatic, and the owner of the account does not have to tweet all this himself. To set up these bots, there must be a lot of knowledge in the computer world. After all, it's not for nothing that this is the first time a 19-year-old fan has set up the account. While that doesn't directly also mean that Elon Musk himself is on board the plane every time, the Tesla and SpaceX top executive would like nothing more than for @ElonJet to stop what he considers to be nonsense. Meanwhile, the two men are still negotiating. Instead of money, Sweeney is also willing to give up the account in exchange for an internship with Musk, but Elon has not yet responded. Presumably, according to @ElonJet, because judging from the location of his private plane, Musk is on vacation in Hawaii. Whether Elon Musk is really on vacation in Hawaii, of course, we won't find out. What a great action by this young man. Don't forget to give this video a like and a comment, and subscribe to us for more topics like this. We always come up with the latest news. Thanks for watching The World of Tesla, and see you soon.
Dates. I mean, even Air Force One, I have an account for all the VIP Air Force planes.
If Musk wanted to comment but have not heard back. In the South Bay, Ian Cole, NBC Bay Area News.
And then it's just you have to apply a lot of hours to actually working. So the way I generally do it is I'll be working at SpaceX.
No human intervention required.
Okay.
It's like he doesn't really like the whole system, calling it primitive and everything. Then he offers me
For any given company, just can keep thinking about, are these efforts that people are expending, are they resulting in a better product or service?
Elon Musk didn't like that, so he messaged Sweeney.
He reaches out to me and he asks, can you take this down?